All right, let's watch David Pakman. Diminished, depressed Trump struggles to speak at NATO. This is going to be my final level for me is going to be when I see David Pakman going hard, like being mad, being like as upset as the rest of the left. That's when I know that we have peaked, guys. That's when it's going to be good. Oh, what are we doing here? Wrong one.
A diminished, depressed, low-energy Donald Trump struggled to speak at the NATO summit.
Okay, when David Pakman says stuff like this, it has like extra weight to it because he talks like he's given like a moratorium.
Trump showed up looking like a man who, I guess, stayed up all night arguing with his
like
own reflection and losing to it. He lost to the guy in the mirror that he was arguing with, just dejected, low energy, hunched over. He was asked a number.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, David. Let's talk some shit.
Of very reasonable questions that we should all be wanting answers to from the President of the United States. One was, hey, we now have a report about your strikes against Iran, which shows the nuclear sites are not destroyed. That Iran's nuclear...
Fake news! He's going after Trump's middle state hard. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is this dude, when he's talking in that voice, and he's got that, I'm just trying to explain to you guys what's going on. I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying that what is going on with Donald Trump right now is he's mentally insane. That shit is actually a little bit heavier. Like, it's low-key a pretty good burn.
Nuclear program has been set back on the order of a few months. What do you think? And Trump goes, they don't know. I believe that it was all completely obliterated. Here's Trump.
Mr. President, what's your reaction to the intelligence reports saying that the Iranian nuclear...
Him and Elon are always making vagina hands. They're always doing the vagina hand symbol. Every time.
President, what's your reaction to the intelligence reports saying that the Iranian nuclear sites were only partially devastated, not entirely?
Yeah, well, they said it was actually, the report said it could have been very, they don't know. I mean, they did a report. I could have Pete talk to it because his...
He just said they did a report, and then he said they don't know. Bro, do you know what a report is? Do you know what a report is?
I love the poorly educated.
Oh, my God.
This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water.
Yeah. You know what report Donald Trump definitely believes? You guys want to know the report that Donald Trump 100% believes?
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
That it was a report, guys. That's his
department
report.
Did the report. Actually, the report said it could have been very... They don't know. I mean, they did a report.
Hold on, one more time. Let's get that one more time.
Partially devastated, not entirely.
Yeah, well, they said it was actually, the report said it could have been very... They don't know.
He said in the report, they don't know. It could have been very... They don't know. This motherfucker just argued with himself live on stage. Holy shit. Oh, God.
It's like legalized comedy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. One more time. I gotta get that one more time.
Sites were only partially devastated, not entirely.
Yeah, well, they said it was actually, the report said it could have been very... They don't know. I mean, they did a report. I could have Pete talk to it because his department did the report. They really don't know. I think Israel's...
It's his report! He just said it. He did the report. Bro, it's his report.
Going to be telling us very soon because Bibi is going to have people involved in that whole situation. We hear it was obliteration. It was a virtual.
Ah, you're welcome, Cajun. I hope everything's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for whatever's going on in your life. I hope being here makes it better.
Obliteration. When you take a look at the ground above, don't forget the flame is all underground, but everything.
Sorry, Kat. Sorry, Kat. We gotta go back. I just heard that, and like as I was seeing what Kat was saying about having that song in her ear now. I'm sorry about that, but it is a good song. It is a good song. We gotta go back because I just in my left ear ball I just heard him say something again.
Be telling us very soon because Bibi is going to have people involved in that whole situation.
Oh, is he?
We hear it was obliteration. It was a virtual obliteration. When you take a look at the ground.
He uses words, and I don't think he knows what they mean. He said it was an obliteration, a virtual obliteration. It doesn't. Did you kill that person? Yeah, I killed them. I virtually killed them. Wait, did you or did you not? Bro, what the fuck does that mean?
We hear it was obliteration. It was a virtual obliteration. When you take a look at the ground above, don't forget the flame is all underground. But
Don't forget the flame is all underground. What? Oh my god. Oh fuck. Guys, he's a genius, alright?
person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Fuck. This guy he's a genius. He's a genius, guys. Oh, the flame's actually underground, guys. You guys don't know about the obliteration. Because you can't see the obliteration because you can't see the flames. The flames are underground. God damn it, guys. If you could see the flames that I can see that you can't see, you would know that it was virtually an obliteration. The fuck? What's up, Troy?
Everything above, if you look at the before and the after picture, everything above is burned black. The trees, everything. There's one
Wait, doesn't that mean that the fire's above the ground, bro?
building, but that's a building that sunk substantially into the granite, so that, you know, the fire goes right over it.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for this. But I've been saying this for a long time. That Trump supporters ruined the direction of this country. And you guys are like, yeah, I know that. But for a different reason, guys. For a different reason. Stick with me. Bear with me. Don't unsubscribe. Look, Trump supporters ruined our potential to have Donald Trump just being a reality TV buffoon. Like, we could have... Can you imagine if YouTube was still going, Donald Trump's reality TV career was petering off, which it already was. We all know that's why he ran the first time. Okay? He just had to keep his name in the news. He needed relevance. He never wanted to be the president of the United States. He just wanted to put his name on some more fucking buildings. All right? Can you imagine? Donald Trump, reality TV is not working out anymore. Nobody cares about you fired. All right? So instead, Donald Trump starts his own YouTube channel to which he explains great tragedies that are happening in this world. Can you just imagine this motherfucker being like the dumb man's fucking David Attenborough, okay? The moron's David Attenborough, all right? And he just goes on and just like fucking does like that Aussie man shit where he just like fucking narrates weird videos. Dude, we lost out on so much comedy gold, guys. And once again, we can lay this at the feet of Trump supporters. Jesus Christ, it could have been so good. Oh my God.
It's burned black. The trees, everything. There's one building, but that's a building that sunk substantially into the granite, so that, you know, the fire goes right over it. I believe it was total obliteration. I believe they didn't have a chance to get
Wait, was it total obliteration or virtual obliteration? Which one was it?
anything out because we acted fast. If it would have taken 2 weeks, maybe, but it's very hard to
Bro, they removed all the nuclear material because he was tweeting about it like a fucking week before.
Move that kind of material. Very hard and very dangerous for them to remove it. Plus, they knew we were coming. And if they know we're coming, they're not going to be down there. There aren't too many people that are going to be down there. Pete, do you have something to say about that?
So this
Pete, you got something to say about it? He's like, I've ran out of words to keep weaving in here. I've been repeating the same word, obliterated, for about 7.5 minutes. Can you hop in here and say some dumb shit as well, please?
This is not a surprise. As Trump has told us many times, he's the expert when it comes to assessing complex battlefield.
Okay, either David has allergies or he might be toking the ganja. I'm just gonna be honest. That's my assessment. This is not defamation. David, do not sue me. Do not sue me, David Pakman. I'm just saying, it's either that's a tough allergy day or you've been toking the ganja. Just throwing it out there.
Field damage through satellite imagery and working in concert with nuclear experts and former inspectors. Throw it all in the trash, flush it down the toilet. Trump knows better. And Trump feels just like he felt the forecast for a hurricane was wrong, so he took a Sharpie and changed the direction of the hurricane. Just like he felt so many things.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Oh, that was on accident, but that's a good one too.
Now, all I know about magnets is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of the magnets. Obama.
Things before.
Oh,
Trump
fuck me.
feels that the actual intelligence community, with the satellite images and the signals intelligence and the ground sources, they aren't getting it right. He really did destroy everything
Obliterate
in terms of Iran's nuclear capabilities. That's all that matters, and it's a perfect example of they have this principle. Oh, the intelligence agencies can't be trusted, or they can, depending on what's convenient to Trump. Trump also asked about what is his response to Iran continuing to say, we're going to keep enriching uranium. We're going to keep pursuing nuclear weapons. And this was really difficult for Trump, who, again, is just getting bad news.
That's too long of a question.
His polling has collapsed. We'll talk about that later. Trump struggles through a barely coherent answer where he basically goes, I don't know what they said, but they really shouldn't be enriching anything. And then sort of...
Wait, they really shouldn't be enriching anything? So nobody else on the planet's allowed to have nuclear power? Like the narrative has been for 30 fucking years that Iran is 2 weeks from having a fucking nuclear weapon. And me and Matt Getz, we agree on this, as we know, because we saw Matt Getz texts on this. It's been the same narrative for 30 years. Just like Donald Trump's infrastructure plan. 2 more weeks and that shit's getting done, guys. 2 more weeks and the infrastructure plan's going to be done. 2 more weeks and they're going to have a nuclear weapon. They're not allowed to enrich any? They're not allowed to have any nuclear power? Who are we to be telling people that they can't have nuclear power? Like, why haven't we... Once again, something me and Matt Getz apparently agree on a couple things. This is fucking weird, okay? All right? It's fucking weird, but I saw this in his text to his mom that we agree on these things. Why haven't they obliterated or virtually obliterated North Korea? Why is North Korea, who 100% has a fucking nuclear weapon, has been fucking blowing them up on the ground for fucking a long time now, why have we not flattened North Korea? Why isn't Little Rocket Man gotten the Iran treatment yet? It's because it's fucking political theater. It's because Donald Trump saw his chance to do something where he would cause no harm to anything that the Iranians were doing, and then he could go out in front of his fucking dipshit supporters and go, yeah, guys, we got him. We virtually obliterated that shit. That is what is going on here. He didn't get anything done. I'll even give you this. Trump thinks that he did something. His yes men around him are like, you did something. Good job, Donald. Good job, buddy. You did a really good job, okay? You did a great job.
White males way up. White males have gone through the roof. White males way up.
You're doing a great job, Donald. You bombed the shit out of those brown people. And he's like, I did, didn't I? And they're like, virtually. And he's like, I did virtually. But do not mistake this shit. It's political fucking theater. It's the reason why when Iran shot those bombs back, they intentionally shot at an empty base. It's why when they shot him back, when he killed Soleimani, that they shot and they landed outside of those bases. Because at the end of the day, we all knew Iran's army, Iran's military was a paper tiger. We all have known for fucking 20 years that it's not this fucking crazy extremist government that's going to have a nuclear weapon anytime soon. That's North Korea. Iran could get a nuclear weapon if they had enriched that uranium. But you know why they have never done it? Because they're dictators too. And they're happy to live the dictator lifestyle that the rest of the world has continued to allow them to live. As long as they're willing to say, remember, you guys are only 2 weeks away from getting that nuclear weapon, right? Because I get to be big balls. I get to tell the world that I was the only president with balls big enough to bomb you guys' nuclear facilities. And they're like, yeah, dude, whatever you want. Just let us keep being asshole dictators over here, and we're good with you. Same deal you got with Kim Jong-un. Cool? Dap it up? Dope. Donald Trump dance.
Issuing a thinly through a barely coherent answer where he basically
Where's
goes,
the
I don't know what they said.
Cajun? No, he didn't.
But they really shouldn't be enriching
Cajun.
anything.
No
and
way.
Then sort of issuing a thinly veiled threat, as Trump regularly does. Take a look.
What is your response to the Iranian foreign minister continuing to say Iran will enrich uranium and pursue nuclear weapons?
Well, I don't know if they've said that, but I'll tell you, the last thing they want to do is enrich anything right now. They want to recover. And we won't let that happen, number one.
Okay, so how are you going to not let that happen? Would you perhaps create a deal with them where, you know, in exchange for them being able to still be a dictatorship and not have a regime change, that they say, hey, we won't enrich this uranium? You know, kind of like what Obama did. Seems like that might have been something that we might have tried already, and then you kind of came in and ripped that shit up. Sounds familiar.
One, military anything right now. They want to recover. And we won't let that happen.
Paul's our weakest
Number
fuck,
one,
Angela.
militarily we won't. I think we'll end up having somewhat of a relationship with Iran.
Ross, thank you, Ross, because this is what I try to say to everybody. When people are like, you support the Iranian government? No, I don't support the Iranian government. But I do support Iranian people that just want to fucking live their lives, okay? I've said this before. I do not support people that violate human rights. I do not support people that feel like women should be demeaned. Once again, conservatives. I'm looking at you guys as well. What I support is innocent fucking human beings that happen to reside within these cultures, whether it be in Palestine, in Gaza, or in Israel, or in Iran, or in America, that have fucking nothing to do with their government doing the shitty things that they do. This is why I've always had a different opinion on the the Palestinian-Israel conflict. It's because I support people in Palestine that don't do fucked up shit to people, that don't do fucked up shit to women, that just want to fucking live their life and be left the fuck alone. And I support people in Israel that do the same. And I support people in Iran that do the same. And I support people in fucking Rwanda and the United States of America and Canada and Mexico and across the fucking globe that just want to be left the fuck alone, but they have a bunch of fucking little dictators that want to show the world how big their dick is compared to the other little dicks that run the other countries. 100% Ross. There are people in Iran that don't want anything to do with any of this shit. They just want to be left the fuck alone. They just want to live their life, maybe go home, play some PlayStation, maybe hit up the forums and drop a fire meme, you know? The good life.
I see it. Look, I've had a relationship over the last 4 days. They agreed to the ceasefire.
What up, Swift?
And it was a very equal agreement. They both said, that's enough. They both said it. But no, they won't do that. The last thing they want to do, Katie, is enrich. They're not looking to... They're not... Can you imagine after all of that, they're going to say, oh, let's go and do
Wait,
a
is
bomb.
this the guy that called him daddy? You can see how fake he is. Holy shit. This is the most fake shit ever.
The last thing they want to do, Katie, is
Or is that Scott Bessent? Because it kind of looks like Scott Bessent, too.
enrich. They're not looking to. They're not. Can you imagine after all of that, they're going to say, "Oh, let's go and
I'd like regime change in America." Good call, Talia.
do a bomb."
Look at that is so fake, dude. That is so fake.
There could be a day in the future.
He said, right.
And then somebody else taking our place will be saying, "Don't do it," and maybe they won't do it as well. I don't know, but they're not going to have a bomb, and they're not going to enrich. And we believe all of the stuff is down there. We don't think they had nearly the time, because to get that out is a very difficult thing. It's not like moving a package or taking this carpet up and moving it. It's very difficult. It's very, very dangerous to do. We believe.
No shit. Like, you don't think that, a government that has been enriching uranium, that probably has thought over and over again, at one point or another, someone's probably going to bomb our facility. In fact, they're like, maybe we should bury it underground, would perhaps have protocols in place for when a dictator president in America says they're going to bomb your country, like, I don't know, a week beforehand, that's not enough time for that country to then use vehicles, shit the government has, because, they enrich uranium to move it. Does this guy ever think about anything he says? No.
It's all down there. We had a tremendous victory, a tremendous hit, and because of that, I don't think they would have been down there, because they knew we were coming. When they know we're coming, they're not going to be down to that, 30 stories underground.
Wait, hold on, what?
And because of that, it's very difficult, it's very dangerous to do. We believe it's all down there. We had a tremendous victory, a tremendous hit, and because of that, I don't think they would have been down there, because they knew we were coming.
He's fucking dumb. My guy. Holy fuck, the levels of dumbassery it's still sometimes is surprising. Hold on. They didn't know we were coming, but they did know we were coming, because there's no way they would be down there, because if they were down there, they would have known that we were coming, but they didn't know that we were coming. I'm coming. Please don't come. So did they know or did they not know, Donald? Jesus fuck.
When they know we're coming, they're not going to be down to that. We had a tremendous victory, a tremendous hit.
God damn it, man.
Because of that, I don't think they would have been down there, because they knew we were coming. When they know we're coming, they're not going to be down to that, 30 stories underground. So, no, I think it was just a tremendous victory for everybody, including Iran. Look, they've got it.
Including Iran. Oh my god! How does anybody ever how does this dude next to him, who looks fucking like he is having some real hard time sitting still? That dude's got ADHD for sure. Is he okay? He looks like he does not know what to do with his hands. He is having a hard time just sitting there. Get this man some Adderall. Why is Donald Trump the president?
A country.
Thank you for the Tootsie Roll.
And they've got oil, and they're very smart people, and they can come back. Israel got hit very hard, especially the last couple.
What the fuck? Is he giving? He's giving. I told you we need this fucker narrating stuff. God damn it! Just kick him out of office and have him narrate YouTube videos. He's like, it's actually pretty good for Iran. They blew up a lot of Israel shit. That's actually like BB's at home like, fuck? The fuck? Dude, are there Jewish people in Israel right now? They're like, yeah, he's making a good point. End of the day, hey, those Iranians really got us. Like, are there Trump-supported Jewish people in Israel? I'm gonna guess there are. are there some fucking MAGA morons in Israel right now going, he's not wrong. Boy, it was good for Iran. They did get us. They got a couple of our buildings for sure. You got to give them credit. What the fuck is this narrative? What are we talking about? Oh my God.
Iran, look, you know, they've got a country and they've got oil and they're very smart people and they can come back. Israel got hit very hard, especially the last couple of days. Israel was hit really hard. Those ballistic.
Look at the guy in the side, the dude nodding.
And they've got oil, and they're very smart people, and they can come back.
He's fucking
Israel
Elon Musk in it over there.
Hit very hard, especially the last couple of days. Israel was hit really hard.
He's like, yeah.
Those ballistic missiles, boy, they took out a lot of buildings. And they've been great. Bibi Netanyahu should be very proud of himself.
Wait, how did we transition into Bibi? We went from, he's both sidesing the conflict. He's both sidesing it. He's like, you know, Iran, a lot of bombs. They did good. Dropped some bombs. Definitely took out like a Walmart. Got a Target. I saw Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's flattened, virtually obliterated. Okay, but also on the other side, Bibi, very proud of Bibi. Bibi did a great job.
And they've really been great. But they're not going to be building bombs for a long time.
So this is the
Jesus Christ
foreign policy version of leaving a voicemail at 3 a.m. that starts angry, but it's also a plea to get back together.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe what you did to me, and I'm furious, but
I do
also
love
like
you.
It would be nice to have a relationship, and do you want me to make you eggplant parmesan if you stop by tomorrow? It's simultaneously all of it combined with depression and the feeling that Trump doesn't really want to be there. It's sort of like he's trying to bluff his way through a nuclear standoff, but he's got a hangover and he'd really rather be home in bed. And then finally, and critically, Donald Trump asked about his upcoming meeting at the NATO summit with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, and Trump kind of drifts off.
100%.
You can almost see that his mind is elsewhere. He drifts off into something between like a passive-aggressive detachment and the possibility that he's going to try to actively sabotage
what up, Miss
any
Anonymous?
chance Ukraine has
What's going on, guys?
of getting a favorable resolution to the war in which they are not the
LB. But can I come over and fuck? Oh my God, LB. Like, if you distilled that entire thing down into one sentence, but can I come over and fuck? And it's like he's on the phone with both chicks. It's actually a message for a dude both trying to fuck Kalamani and Bibi. That actually might be closer to the truth than I meant it to be. That might be closer to reality than I really meant that to be. He's like, I'm about to call my other side chick, Bibi. Bibi, you did a great job. Bibi, I just wanted to say, you know, I was very mad at you. I was very mad when you shot the missiles after I said you wouldn't shoot any more missiles. I'm very upset, Bibi. But, can I come over and fuck? Kalamani. You know, at the end of the day, I had to bomb and virtually obliterate your entire nuclear program. But you did a good job. You retaliated. You almost got us in Qatar. Okay? It was very close. I'm glad my plane was safely here in America. Because I wouldn't have liked it. I wouldn't have liked it if you would have bombed my plane. But you did a good job. You took out that Dave & Buster's. Can I come over and fuck? Oh my God.
aggressor, they are the defender. Take a look at this.
And then just changing gears to your meeting with Zelensky later today, can you give us any preview of what the two of you might be discussing?
No, well, we'll discuss the obvious. We'll discuss his difficulty. He's got a little difficulty. Zelensky, he's a nice guy. I mean, I'm going to meet him today.
Who the fuck talks like that? Who talks like that? He's got a real difficulty. Got a real difficulty. Like, is that his way of, like, trying to shade Putin? Is he such a bitch that he won't just straight up call Vladimir Putin out? Was that like his way of trying to be like, he's a difficulty. He's a difficulty. What the fuck?
Don't know. I assume we're going to be discussing Ukraine.
Yes.
And it seems like the most
Is
likely
there
subject.
any restart?
Wait, did a reporter just laugh at him? We're gonna discuss Ukraine? No, with fucking Vladimir Zelensky, you're gonna... No way, is that what you got? You know, when I asked this question, the last thing I thought you were gonna say, Donald, I had no idea that your response was, we're gonna discuss Ukraine. That was... I thought you guys would talk about anything else. Maybe the Iran-Israel conflict. Maybe that's what you guys were gonna talk about. Do you really think that Zelensky would like to talk about Ukraine? What the fuck?
Zelensky. He's a nice guy. I mean, I'm going to meet him today. I don't know. I assume we're going to be discussing Ukraine.
Yes.
And it seems like the most
Is
likely
there
subject.
any restart?
Somebody laughed at him. They laughed at him.
Well, we're going to see. I mean, I've spoken to Putin a lot, and he actually was very nice. He volunteered help on, as you know, on Iran.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He made that shit up. He said, as you know, he volunteered, help. And then he thought about it. You can see his ass. Watch. You can see him think about it. It's fucking amazing.
And he actually was very nice. He volunteered help on...
Fuck. I can't believe I'm about... Oh, shit. No, I'm gonna come. Bro, they were like, yo, Iran, you want some actual nukes? And let me tell you, for all the people that probably are out there that are like, no, that's probably bullshit. Think about it this way. I guarantee you some motherfucker got a hold of Iran. I bet you Kim Jong-un was on that phone right after Donald Trump got done leaving that you want to fuck message, okay? I bet you Kim Jong-un was like, dude, we'll let you borrow our nukes. Like, if you nuke some motherfuckers, you can have one of ours. Like, Putin was like, hey, dude, like, I have never actually gotten up the balls because of NATO to actually nuke anybody. But, hey, I did see that Donald Trump just dropped some bombs on your country. Like, if you wanted a small nuclear weapon, we could probably make that happen. Get you one on fiber. He did not offer Donald Trump help on Iran. He offered help to Iran.
I mean, I've spoken to Putin a lot, and he actually was very nice. He volunteered help on, as you know, on Iran. I said, no, I don't need help on Iran. I need help on Russia. Okay? I said, do me a favor.
Oh,
help us on Russia,
on
not on Iran. But he was very nice.
He was very nice. You mean the guy that's actively invading another sovereign country? That guy? Yeah, he was very nice. Cool. Well, that's good to hear. Did you guys have some tea? Exchange some pleasantries? Maybe give each other a jerky? A little one of those? A little handy hand? You know what I'm saying? That nice? No, not that nice. Okay. Do you want to come over and fuck?
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk. I think progress is being made. I think great progress is being made on Gaza. I think the...
Dude, everything he says is so bad. What progress? The fucking removal of Palestinians from their fucking only place that they have? That progress? The one where you guys keep fucking moving the border further and further fucking south and you're like, oh, I guess you guys are Egyptian now. Later, bitches. Holy fuck.
Because of this attack that we made, I think we're going to have some very good news. I was talking to Steve Witkoff, who, by the way, is terrific, and who knows
very
more
nice
about this subject than anybody, the subject of what we were just talking about. He was on last night.
He said, because I can't remember what the fuck we talking about. I've been rambling for a real long time, guys.
With Jesse and with Laura.
Oh, his buddies. He's on a first-name basis with the Fox News people. Me and Pete, Jesse, Laura. That's right. We hung out, talked about things, like the things that we just talked about. You know, a declaration about independence. It's a beautiful document, a loving document.
And with Sean. And boy, Susie has a great take on it. He just explains it so easily. He's really very knowledgeable. But he did tell me that Gaza is very close.
A little
Me
difficulty,
too, bro. Me too.
Trump says. As in, Zelensky's country is being invaded and bombed by the dictator that Trump keeps praising and saying Putin's very nice and Putin's very strong and Putin's very smart. What? What? I spoke to Putin and he was very nice. Imagine showing up to a NATO summit and basically telling the rest of the alliance, the guy you're all trying to stop, whose authoritarian dictatorial aggression is causing global problems and calamities, I spoke to him. He was really nice to me.
Hitler,
And as pathetic
not a bad
and
dude.
humiliating as that is on the
God
world stage,
damn it.
that's the currency of Trump. It's loyalty. It's who likes me or who pretends to like me, if it's useful to them.
Yeah, that's
and
what that
Trump
NATO
is
thing
really
is.
slipping,
Yeah.
very, very much slipping here in front of the cameras and also behind the scenes. And growing concern, I hope to speak to members of the House and Senate about this today during some of the interviews I'm doing in DC, growing concerns that Trump just doesn't know what is going on around him. Let's take a quick break. Make sure you're getting my Substack newsletter, davidpakman.substack.com. And of course, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/The David Pakman Show.
Oh my God. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell and check out that video on the screen now.